story. Could this be the restricted section Lisa mentioned? Doesn't quite feel like it, though. You don't think this place is hiding some terrible secret, do you? Like those rooms you always hear about in scary stories? You know, the ones that are usually totally off limits? That's true. We just kind of waltzed in here. And it didn't seem like the lock had been broken or anything. Wait, hang on a minute. This isn't the door we came in through. Are we even in the library anymore? And what world would that be, huh? Too bad Lisa's not working today, otherwise we could ask her. Well, we're here anyhow, and this place doesn't look too dangerous. Why don't we just take a look around? New places are meant for exploring, after all. You gotta try all kinds of new things to become a good and experienced guide. Ooh, look, a stuffed wolf toy! So cute! It's so fluffy and soft. Wonder who left it here. Oh, foolish traveler, you dare enter this fortress of doom without invitation? Prepare to be eaten alive! We should probably just leave it here for now. This place is huge, so let's keep on exploring!
this! Our bond is strong! Animal hypostasis emulation! Absorption test!
Here's backup! Don't get too close! Transfixed!
Overruled! Animal test 6308! Stand clear! Absorption test! Enhanced animal...
I got you covered! Fire it up!
Out of my way!
Oh no! Sorry! Guests, hello! I've been waiting here for the longest time and nobody came. I was only planning to rest my eyes for a bit, but the sofa was so comfy, I guess I dozed off.
I can talk!
Sure can! Talking is one of the things I can do. Alright, so... yes! Introductions are in order, aren't they? Greetings, my dear guests. My name is... Wait. What's my name?
Not sure we can help you with that one, buddy. Guess you were in a pretty deep sleep, huh? Seems like you're still waking up.
Huh? Really?
We're just messing with you. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Okay, great, that went well. At least this mysterious room doesn't rob everyone of their memories.
I must apologize. I must have slept for so long that I can't remember what's real and what's a dream anymore. I did have a lot of dreams while I was asleep. Okay, concentrate. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, the current me is a concierge in charge of attending to any guests that find themselves here. Yes, you may call me Wolfie.
Okay, but, if all you can remember are your dreams, what makes you think any of them are real experiences? They're just products of your imagination, right?
You mean, if it comes from my imagination, it can't be real life? Oh. Well, it sounds like you know more about that kind of thing than I do. I can't tell the difference at all. I remember a time when a horrid curse was put on me. My heart was cased in unmelting ice, and I had to spend my days in agonizing solitude, surrounded by nothing but boundless tundra. I also remember playing with Whitefang in the misty forest. We chased golden butterflies, waded through rushing streams, and shattered the very moon beneath our feet. And I'll never forget marching in that celebratory procession with the other troops, being showered in confetti as I excitedly waited for Her Majesty the Queen to bestow her honor upon me. It was glorious. To me, all these events are indistinguishable from real experiences. Take my latest dream, for instance. I remember being in a garden of forking paths, and Madame Mage said to me, "From now on, you are a concierge. Be sure to treat your guests well." And I found myself here. And like I said, I waited and waited and waited. And now, finally, 2 guests have arrived. At last, I can fulfill my duty. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Yeah, and who is this Madame Mage? Is she really just a figure from your dream? Seems like there could be more to it than just that.
Well, Madame Mage is Madame Mage. Just as you, dear guests, are guests. She and her friends, oh yes, and they're all mages too. Each one of them is a master of their own type of magic. Conjuring, illusions, and so on. One of them uses a quill pen to cast her spells. She has a very mysterious ink bottle that contains fantasy truth. I had a little taste when she wasn't looking, and oh my goodness was it bitter! Blech. But the other mages all love her magic. They use their powers of creation to transform her fantasy truth into true fantasy. How do they do that? I haven't the slightest idea. I'm just a toy with stuffing for brains. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Yeah, what is this place? We came in here through this one door in the library, but we were never able to open it before.
Ah, well, congratulations on your successful entry, dear guests. This is a special room, one that can only be accessed by those who are invited. Seeing as you two have this privilege, you can invite your friends to enter as well. On that note, I'd better tidy up this place as quickly as possible. Oh, and I should prepare some tea and snacks too. You don't mind if they're on the sweeter side, do you?
Of course not! Wait, before we get ahead of ourselves, mind telling us where we are exactly? Are we even still in Mondstadt?
That is a difficult question. Madam Mage created this room using magic, and I don't know magic. Still, you have my guarantee as concierge that this is a safe and comfortable place. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me? Yes, I saw! You were magnificent! I was completely enraptured by your performance.
What do you mean, performance?
Well, Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present. I'm sure only the most distinguished of guests are able to take the stage as the story's protagonist and put on a show as spectacular as yours. What a thrilling battle! Yes, that's what every story needs to spice things up. Naturally, those are the kinds of stories I love reading the most. I wonder what would make a good title for a book about your magnificent performance. Should we call it a saga? An epic? A tale of conquest? A chronicle of combat? Choices, choices. In any case, I do hope you will be so kind as to indulge us with more of your fine performances. In fact, scratch that. I'm afraid I shall have to insist. The story of the present is waiting to be written, and you, dear guests, are the ones to fill its pages. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
This place is getting more confusing by the second, but Wolfie seems alright, so we should be fine, right? Besides, our goal is to set foot in every corner of Teyvat, and the courage to boldly go where others dare not to tread is what will take us there.
Wow, what a wonderful line! Spoken like a true adventurer!
You bet! We're the real deal!
Is that so? Well then, I'd better make sure I do my duty as concierge of this place. I hope this can be somewhere for you to rest and recuperate when you're weary, so that you can embark on your next adventure refreshed and renewed. Come back here anytime if you get tired. I'll be sure to take good care of you. I'm afraid I still have some work to do before everything is ready. Thank you for your patience, my dear guests. If you'd like, you can take the stage and perform once more. There'll be toy medals waiting for you in treasure chests afterwards.
I do hope I'll get to read a story about a rebellious princess. You know, the type who sheds her long, cumbersome skirts and learns equestrianism, swordplay, perhaps even medicine. She'll live freely, take to the field to defeat evil personally, and defend the people and nation by her own hand. You know what? I might just write that story myself. I do hope I'll get to read a story. She'll live freely, take... You know what?
Thanks for inviting me here. If there's nothing too urgent that needs your attention, why not take a seat and relax for a bit? I'll make you some tea. Oh, don't mention it. It's nothing, really. I'd hate to see anyone who needs my care tiring themselves out too much.
Before I go on a long journey, I tend to leave the children of the House of the Hearth with some homework to complete in my absence. Many of them, however, simply play to their heart's content for most of the time I am gone, then rush to get their homework done in the final few days before my return. They believe I am none the wiser, but I have simply elected not to expose their chicanery. After all, to complete one's work in a short time frame is a skill in its own right.
I wonder whether this potion I made has any potential combat applications. Oh, don't worry. I understand that this isn't an appropriate location to conduct those kinds of experiments. It's too risky, and might do more harm than good if something went wrong. It's just hard to switch off and rest when all these hypotheses are swirling around in my brain.
Supporting fire! Don't get too close!
Swirl, Mark 2, Animo Test 6308. Stand clear. Incinerate! Technical flame! Motion to compel! Lightning terrified! Dip! Animo Test 6308. Stand clear. Animal hypostasis amulet, don't break my glasses!
Fire it up! Here's backup!
Boom boom! Motion to compel! 308!
Don't get too close!
Inadmissible evidence! Ja, the room! Ja!
Hunt them down. Hands where I can see! Stand down! Into the shadows. Lay to bear. Witness my rise.
Truth repeats its course.
Bravo! Bravo! Another spellbinding performance! Are you interested in learning any new thespian tricks? By which I mean dashing and elegant poses. In fact, what would you say to a friendly exchange? I'll teach you some thespian tricks in return for toy medals from the treasure chests. Friendship is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Ah, just the word itself gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling in my heart and my stomach.
Oh, for the love of... Please don't tell Paimon you're thinking about emergency food again! We're talking about friendship here, okay? Paimon will never understand why that's where your head goes. Anyway, are you sure you're okay with just toy medals? What can they be worth if they're just toys?
As long as you believe, even toy medals can be more valuable than gold. That is the magic of imagination. Madame Mage told me that. I can't say I entirely understand what she meant, but... The thespian tricks, I actually got those from a wish I made to Madame Mage. So long as she thinks it's a fair trade, I think it should be fine.
Sounds kinda ominous. Don't a lot of scary stories start out that way? You make a reckless wish to a wicked witch, but you end up regretting it when she forces you to pay an impossible price in return?
I believe you're misunderstanding the situation, dear guest. There is absolutely nothing to fear. To start with, mages are quite different from wicked witches. And besides, I already told you what the price is. It's the toy medals. There's no catch.
And you're sure about that?
Yes, completely. In any case, I was the one who made the wish, so if someone has to end up paying an impossible price, just leave it to me. I enjoy watching your performances, so it's well worth it as far as I'm concerned. I wonder how many blank pages are left in this book. But not to worry. Even if we run out of space, new blank pages will be added very soon. I do look forward to the day when all empty pages are filled with stories.
I know all these books are meant for children, but some of these stories are actually quite good. Here, for example. This one's the story of two parrots that sue each other. Each accuses the other of stealing a poem that they both claim to have written that morning. But since they only know how to imitate speech, the judge has no way of knowing who actually wrote the poem first. Such a fun story. Any chance I can borrow it?
This is a nice little challenge, isn't it? Getting out into the world with your friends, exploring all its nooks and crannies. It's exactly the sort of thing you should be doing while you're young. Back when I fell into those strange ruins, I didn't have a single other person to talk to. I only had myself to rely on. Now that was a true challenge, let me tell you. That said, I wouldn't recommend that experience to anyone.
I think I'll read a little before the next battle begins. Please refrain from recommending something like a newspaper. I recognize that short-form articles may be a fitting choice, considering the limited amount of time at our disposal. But they're simply not to my taste.
Before I go on a long journey, I tend to leave the children. Many of them, however, they believe I am.
Gears of the storm! Let the magic begin! Over here!
Unsightly insects! Behold!
Time to testify.
Truth repeats its course!
Wretched vermin!
Cue the spotlight! Step on up!
Hunt them down. Ready.
Have fun with this gift! Too late for regret!
Prepare yourself! Cry louder! Squall and fury!
Yummy! Surprise! Gears of the storm! Dare to mess with me?
Unsightly insects! The wind rises!
Have fun with this gift! Let the magic begin! Over here! Step on up!
No, I don't want to chat. What are you making that face for? I thought you knew my deal by now. Fine, you can talk, and I'll sit over there and listen. Happy now?
Looks like delving into this domain is gonna be challenging. As a magician's assistant, what I'm good at is executing a specific plan. And trying not to make any mistakes in the process. So, do you have a plan in place for showtime?
Illusion shattered! Justice will cue the spotlight! Over here! Breath of the flame! Motion to compel! Incinerate! Inazuma shines eternal! Final warning! Must the magic be in? Hands where I can see invisible evidence!
Journey ends here. Lucky today.
Shine down! Shimana!
Pound it to the ground. Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
Mighty as a tower! Justice will prevail! Breath of the flame! Motion to compel! Be amazed! Surprise! Now you shall perish!
For the eternal oasis!
Illusion shattered! Hands where I can see them! Stop right there! Time for
alignment! Incinerate! If you think about it, you could define a challenge as a process that's difficult to get control over due to a lack of key information, right? Example, what foes are we likely to encounter when exploring this domain? How many hostile encounters are likely to occur? And what available countermeasures can we use? Take the time to thoroughly consider all these questions, then you'll find that reaching your goal is no longer a challenge at all.
Will you join me in a game of Karuta? It is a fine way to spend leisure time. It will help us both relax, while keeping me sharp and focused. The only thing is, it is customary for the winner to be awarded with confectionery, but I do not know whether it can be brought in here. In that case, we can celebrate the victor at the Sacred Sakura some other time. Now, are you ready to be humbled?
Let's go. Time is against us.
In the name of the Prinzessin! By royal decree, you're dead meat! Hi! Shadow Raven, let night fall! Cut to the chase! Don't blink! Hey! Nowhere to hide!
Wings of darkness, come! And come, hey! Cut to the chase!
Gloves off! Inazuma shines eternal!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Nowhere to hide!
No rest for the wicked.
Don't blink! Right idea. Wrong time.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Torn to oblivion! Buckle up!
Oh, is it time for me to join you?
Let the wind lead.
My hammer.
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
I swear by my sword!
Go and splash! Let the magic begin! You asked for it! Drop your weapon!
Fury.
Wind, hear me!
Hands where I can see them! Time to go! Go! Be amazed! Over here! Surprise!
Barbados, guide us!
Higher, higher, hands on fire! You asked for it! Over here! Let the magic begin! Jump on up!
I swear by my sword!
See? Go! Hands where I can...
Prepare your sword.
Surprise! Cue the spotlight!
No escape.
Final warning! Cross over!
Dues.
Go as one!
Barbados, guide us!
Let the magic begin! You asked for it! Time to go! Drop your weapons!
I swear by my sword!
Over here! Surprise!
There's no end to this.
Be amazed! Hands where I can see them!
Something's come up?
With sword comes shadow. Incoming!
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Let the magic begin! Over here! Yeah! Nowhere to hide. Speed of light! Hey!
Wind, hear me! Now you shall perish!
Cut to the chase! Don't blink! Be amazed! Step on up!
Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! Barbados, guide us!
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Cue the spotlight. Surprise! Over here. Cut to the chase. Incoming. Hey!
Wind, hear me! Now you shall perish!
Let the magic begin! Step on up! Over here! Nowhere to hide! Don't blink!
Barbados, guide us!
Sounds good to me.
Shine down!
Gears of the storm! We'll see about that!
Wretched vermin! Behold, that's far enough! As one with wind and cloud, wind strike! Time to go!
Illusion shattered, torn to oblivion!
Have fun with this gift! Dare to mess with me?
Cry louder! Swarm Fury! Clouds high, the birds come!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Unsightly insects!
Truth repeats its course.
As one with wind and cloud.
The wind rises. Falling into the abyss.
Into the wind. Torn to oblivion.
Ears of the storm. The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Look alive! By royal decree.
Lament! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here! Useless!
Lots off! Buckle up! Ha!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! One with nature. Evil conquering! Here! Here! As one with wind and cloud! Into the wind!
Oz, reveal the... Look alive! Hi!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
One with nature!
You're dead meat!
Fighting monsters is nothing new to me. If anything, it is these brief periods of leisure between battles that I'm not accustomed to. No matter. If you need to rest, I will stay here with you until you are ready.
Huh? This is supposed to be out of print! I've been looking for this for ages! I can't believe it! I wonder what else there is around here that I've been missing. I mean, the scrolls of destiny that anchored this realm in time and space make for a rather interesting read. Oz, lend me thy beak and lift the veil of darkness. By the power of my Ode de Verurtelang, the tears and suffering described herein shall be etched in my memory. And so shall I bestow upon them my blessing.
I don't believe anyone enjoys taking up arms and going to war unless they're seeking to fulfill some other desire. Whenever the sound of clashing blades fades into the distance, I appreciate the silence that follows all the more. Too quiet for you? Then I'll play a tune on the leaf, so you can be surrounded with the sound of nature.
You go ahead and get some rest. I want to survey this area first. We need to get some sort of security system in place, just in case of a surprise attack. Oh yeah, I'm guessing you've got all your essential supplies on you. If you're going to put them down, make sure it's somewhere everyone can see them. Oh, you want to come with me? Sure, that'll save us some time. All right, come with me and stick close.
By royal decree!
Time to testify. Into the shadows.
Dog's over! Out of my way! Our bond is strong! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Hunt them down. Noted.
The look on your face tells me you're ready to head deeper into the domain. Next stop, the belly of the beast, huh? Never fear, for Director Hu Tao is here, ready to face whatever comes at us, from the ordinary to the abnormal to the paranormal. So, without further ado, shall we? Let's not keep the monsters waiting.